China absolutely dominant in women's singles here at the China Masters. Four semi-finalists from the host nation. The number 1 and 2 seeds not contesting this final. We've got the number 2 seed, there she is, Shixian. The number 1 seed, Wang Shixian, defeated by this lady, Jiang Yanjiao, the number 4 seed, the left-hander, disposing of the new world champion in the semi-final. Very convincingly indeed. A bit of a disappointing match from my perspective, 21-15, 21-15. Jiao, the left-hander, 25 years of age, from here, Changzhou, world ranking of 4. Twice been a quarter-finalist in this event, but never beyond that point, whereas this one, Wang Shixian, was the champion here 2 years ago. When you consider that at the start of the week 2 years ago, she was in the qualifying event, somebody pulled out of the main draw, and she therefore got promoted to the main draw. Qualifying, went on to win the title. It was a remarkable story. She is, of course, the Asian Games gold medalist, beat Wang Xin in the final in Changzhou, the Asian Games in the last year. The same player yesterday in the semi-final. So Jiang Yanjiao, there she is, the left-hander, through to today's final without dropping a game. She has been in impressive form, whereas her opponent has had more of a struggle. I'll tell you about that in a moment.
And on my left, Wang Shixian, China.
Yes, just before they get underway.
Wang Shixian, to serve, level, play.
Wang Shixian in a very first round against Li-Ning of Taipei. Went 30-29 in the deciding game, an hour and 11 minutes. She came from 17-20 down in that decider, saved 10 match points before coming through to take victory, as I say, 30-29. And since then, she's been getting better and better. Since then, all of her matches in straight games, including that semi-final against the defending champion, last year's winner, Wang Xin. So this is the 7th meeting between these two players. Jiang Yanjiao, having won 4 of the previous 6 encounters, but perhaps most significantly, the last time they met was in the semi-final of the Malaysian Open earlier this year, and it was Wang Shixian on that occasion. That's the only time they have met this year. And interestingly, on their 6 previous meetings, the match has always been won in 2 straight games, won or lost, obviously. Olympic champion, will be pretty happy to see her 2 players in the final. most remarkable run of good form at the end of last year. 7 consecutive finals from 7 tournaments played. Starting at the Asian Games, where she won gold medal, then reached the final in China, Hong Kong, both of those Super Series events. Then of course we had the Super Series finals at the beginning of this year in Taipei. She won that, won the Malaysian Open, reached the final of Korea, won the All England. 7 finals and 7 tournaments played. It's no wonder she went #1 in the world ranking. And now down to #2. From 3 straight points, and back into the lead for Jiang Yanjiao. Oh, that's beautiful. What a super angle drop shot. Perfection. But it wasn't just the winning shot, it was the fact that she pushed her opponent deep into her backhand side and then played the angled drop shot to the forehand net, making Yanjiao scamper the full diagonal of the court. There. Anything you can do. Doing exactly the same thing back, same tactic. Really made the stretch and change direction. Good control from Jiang Yanjiao. That's wild. Three titles this year for this lady. Super Series finals, Malaysia, Super Series event and the All England. Whereas for Jiang Yanjiao, well, only one final prior to this. That was in Thailand Grand Prix Gold event. watch this match, I remember Wang Shixian at the Singapore Super Series event taking personal responsibility for sitting behind the court, watching opponents, taking video, taking notes.
Service over. 9-8.
Good net shot. Yeah. Well, a fault had been called on Jiang Yanjiao for hitting the net. Yes, she did. Good spot by the umpire. Don't see it from that. There's the follow through there. She hit the net, and that is indeed a fault. It was a good call by the umpire. Judgment. Yeah, she's getting the better of the left-hander on the net play at the moment. Getting those tight spinning net shots, it forces your opponent into error and forces a short lift. That's gone long of the back line. So on a run of 3 straight points, Wang Shixian, champion, has the advantage. Oof, goodness, that was just long. Just long. Clearly see there that she's got heavy strapping on her left knee. Knees take a real battering in badminton.
9-8.
It's called wide. That must have been close too. Crowd just watching that on the giant screen. I'll let you make your own minds up. trying to be a little too cute on the return of serve. Swaying her body one way, hitting the shuttle the other. Oh, lovely once again. Hesitation as to whether she should be playing the shot or not from Wang Shixian. Because she's about to hit the shot. Yeah, lets it come to her racket and immediately looks down towards the sideline, trying to get her spatial awareness, trying to decide in her own mind whether she should have left it. Found the line. That's lovely placement. And a squeal of delight, as always happens from Wang Shixian every time she wins a rally. Yeah, lovely. Brilliant, absolutely magnificent. All the cross-court shots from around the head position. Good, accurate smash. Good transfer of body weight too by the time she'd finished playing the shot. Body movement coming back towards the centre of the court. Decided that that's perhaps a weakness, to smash across court down Wang Shixian's forehand side. It is awfully risky, because if she gets it back, all she's got to do is block it straight, and then Jiang Yanjiao is going to have to scamper the full diagonal of the court. But while it's gaining the advantage, might as well stick with it. Good net shot. Yeah, nicely done. Wang Shixian wasn't expecting a net shot of her net shot, and therefore had backed off away from the court. Well, back she's going, she's expecting the lift, therefore vulnerable to the second net shot. Clever play. It is in men's singles, and we're seeing more and more in women's singles that it's becoming of equal importance. control the net, you control the rallies, control the opportunity to play your winners because you're forcing a short lift. Overdone it. Oh my goodness, what tactical awareness from Jiang Yanjiao. Pushed Wang Shixian to the back of the court, brought her forward, pushed her to the back again, brought her forward again, pushed her to the back. And was trying to bring her forward once again. You see she's slightly off balance, having to move forward, but that final drop shot just wide of the mark. But really making the former champion work so hard. That's gone wide. That's what we call a soft point. Not really making your opponent work hard enough for the rally. Believe it. That is extraordinary. How on earth did she manage to control this? It was a good net shot here. Somehow she managed to guide that across court for the outright winner. Well, quite frankly, you won't see better than this. Look at this terrific net shot, and then suddenly, woof, cross court, perfection. Straight points. And it means that Wang Shixian has 4 game points. The one converts on her first opportunity. 21-16. Hesitation there from Xincheng, and then outmaneuvered on the next one. The obvious delight from Wang Shixian. She takes the opening game. 21-16 in 23 minutes. that wonderful backhand cross-court net shot might prove to be. Because this lady, Wang Shixian, having played that to perfection, seemed to demoralise her opponent, Jiang Yanjiao. Really has to recompose her thoughts. It was so close all the way through that opening game until 16-all, and then her opponent just ran away with it, and that net shot was a big influence on what happened at 16-all onwards. Yes, we've talked about the drift all week, about how the shuttle, as we look down on the court, is flying a little quicker coming towards us. And therefore, Jiang Yanjiao has to be very careful from that far side of the court hitting towards us, because that's what happens when you hit long. Yeah, good judgment. It was a fraction long. Well taken from Wang Shixian. Very well to control that. Shuttle's tumbling. Came from underneath it. Just seemed to brush over the feathers. Oh, that was going out. That's delightful. Absolutely delightful. 5 straight points. Just seemed to wrap a racket head around the shuttle to guide it across court. How many winners did she hit with that shot in the opening game? Quite a number. And that's wide. Jiang Yanjiao is almost the forgotten player I always think of Chinese women's singles. Always a player that's there or thereabouts, but hasn't won so many of the major titles. 7 career titles, 3 China Opens, which is just astonishing. 3 China Opens back to back. But she's never medalled at World Championships. She was seeded to this year, but lost in the earlier stages. Last 16 to Li-Ning, who went on to take bronze. Oh no, we're not going to have another pull-out, are we? Oh dear, what is happening? Tournament referee has been called for.
Referee.
Yeah, well, I can see that her left knee is heavily strapped. Tournament referee has been called. Well, the medic, I think, is run on. Complaining about her knee. Here is one of the tournament referees, Vilnica of Czech Republic, the head referee. For viewers around the world, disappointing for people in the stadium who have paid to come and see these matches. And what it means, of course, is that Wang Shixian regains the title that she won in 2009. Once again, Wang Shixian wins the China Masters Super Series event. What will be interesting is to see whether these players turn up next week in Tokyo, where the Super Series tour moves on tomorrow. In fact, some of the players have already left today. Obviously, players not playing and involved in today's finals, but some of the teams and players already on their way to Tokyo for next week's Super Series event. And I'll be interested to see whether any of these players who pulled out of today's finals, whether they make the journey to Tokyo or not.
颁奖仪式现在开始。
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now about to begin the awarding ceremony for the women's singles played for the double feminist cup here at 2011 Li-Ning China Masters.
获得女子单打亚军的是中国蒋燕角。
The runner-up of women's singles goes to Jiang Yanjiao from China.
Well, interesting that the home player not really receiving much applause from the crowd here. Nor to Wang Shixian.
Let's welcome Mr. Zhu Rui, Vice Mayor of Changzhou Municipal People's Government, to present the trophies.
有请本次大赛组委会常务副主任、常州市体育局局长朱海山先生为获奖运动员颁发吉祥物。
Let's welcome Mr. Zhu Haishan, Executive Deputy Director of the Organizing Committee, Director of Changzhou Municipal Sports Bureau, to present the mascots.
请上海红双喜股份有限公司总经理娄世和先生为获奖运动员颁发奖金，为冠军运动员颁发奖品奥盛天王椅。
Let's welcome Mr. Lou Shihe, General Manager of Shanghai Double Happiness Company Limited, to present the prize money and award prize, the hosting youth right to the campaign.
请颁奖嘉宾和获奖运动员合影留